volume's on. Don't say anything dumb.
Dumb.
Okay, you. Okay.
What do you expect from me at this point?
Pretty much exactly that. Oh, we're at 3.7 drop frames right now. Percent.
Yeah, I still sound pretty loud comparatively to you.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it down further. How about now? Well, after the lag catches up.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it wanted to buffer, so... Ugh, I sound terrible.
Okay, is the volume better? Has it caught up now?
No, it's not caught up, because I just said I still sound loud, so... Oh my gosh, why is it buffering so much? No, I think I sound fine.
Okay, we're good now? Is that a good level? Is the music loud enough?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Alright. We're gonna hit continue.
We'll mess with it if other people show up.
Huh?
I said we'll mess with it more if people show up.
I guess we left off on this one. Oh, we were right before the barbecue, I guess.
I guess we were right before the barbecue. What was the last thing we did? 'Cause I don't really remember.
The last thing we did was we got home from the mall and finished off the day. And we watched the ice truckers thing.
Right, the mall.
It's been less than 2 weeks. I know because our last video's still up. Do you need to go watch the, hours-long video so you remember what we did?
It's not that long of a video. It's 2 hours.
Yes, hours long. Multiple hours long.
But that's not that
Please
long.
just fucking snore. Morning, sleepyhead.
Five more minutes.
You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
This just sounds like the beginning again. Fine.
I mean, it's a good starting point for the day.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, am I narrating now, or are you narrating? How's the lag?
Oh, I can still narrate. I'm fine right now, actually.
Okay.
We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. That's pretty bad.
You excited for the cookout today? Oh no. That sounds like you. That sounds 100% like something you'd say.
Okay,
That's a bad
but also,
attitude.
this dude doesn't like talking to people.
Because you play him that way. And
That is
that's
true.
a bad attitude. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Same.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Whoa. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time?
You know what? We're going early. Just because she said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people. The smell of hot dogs wafts through the air?
Yes. Have you
I
never
don't
seen
know
the
how to
word
speak
waft
English.
before?
Not written down.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't read that often anymore.
No, I'm judging
Small
you because
children.
didn't you ever have the chemistry class like waft the scent gently towards your nose?
I took chemistry for 1 year, and the teacher's style was, okay, this class we're just going to do vocab, and
Oh
then
my
three
god.
people were out, and he's just like, okay, wait, no, it's a study hall. Because the class was only like 7 people. So, no? Also, we didn't have labs in my chemistry class.
Oh, right.
It was all just
This is me
theoreticals.
contemplating the state of your education.
Doesn't
We'll teach you
exist.
science one day.
Anyway, small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set out our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh.
Lots of veggies.
Hey, there's Joseph.
Also, why didn't he bring, like, meat then to cook? That's a normal thing to bring to a cookout.
Is it?
Yeah. You bring, like, beef patties or something for burgers.
Or he could have just brought, like, a dessert.
That, too. Basically, he was already at the store, and they just all brought veggie plates.
That also sounds like something dads would just do.
That's true.
I waved to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. I don't remember his voice. Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are
I
here!
don't remember what you did.
And you brought veggies! Oh, come on! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
What?
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Yeah.
Then, of course, this is our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
I wonder what the age difference is between the twins and the baby.
Probably like 5 years.
And what's the age difference between the oldest and the baby? Anyway.
7 years? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh.
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
I'll have to go look for him.
Huh?
What? You'll have to.
Yeah.
Just takes a moment and regains his composure. I did not sound uncomposed there.
I don't remember what voice I did for her either. I think it was sultrier than that.
Oh.
Probably. But she was
If
also
I know what
drinking last
sultry
time
even
we saw
sounds
her.
like.
But we probably also. She was drinking, and she's not exactly drinking at this moment.
She just wishes she was.
Yeah. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Santa, and his daughter, Amanda.
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her.
Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time.
Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now.
Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Yeah.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Hey Santa, have you met Brian yet? Who?
Remember, you're him too right now.
Yeah, and I don't know what voice I'm gonna do for him. Hey Brian, come over for a sec.
Do the voice that you expect for him.
A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey, That's all I could think of.
I mean, you were imitating the voice that came out, yes.
Yeah, honestly. Brian, this is Santa. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there.
Oh, cracker boots.
Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip.
Oh, yeah.
I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger.
Oh no! Danger! Danger!
Danger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac.
Did they just have a bunch of empty houses in the cul-de-sac?
I mean, that kind of sounds like some suburban towns.
The dying ones?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's just like mine, but smaller. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. Smaller houses are safer? If there were, say, a tornado, a small house is lower to the ground.
I would have gone for, well, your flashy house is more likely to be robbed.
I think that's the truth. A tornado in Maple Bay?
No, only in Arcadia Bay.
Don't make me cry. It never hurts to be prepared for tornadoes. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. The kid peeks out. You can read this. From behind Brian.
Well, I plan to be the kid, yes.
This is Daisy.
Hello! Hi! What grade are you in? 5th grade!
We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag. It's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too.
Dot, dot, dot. Thanks, Dad.
Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else.
That's
That is sad.
impressive.
Yes.
Oh.
Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. At least it's better this time, but it's still...
Dropped frames detected 19% now.
Ooh. Ooh. What? Wow.
Overall dropped frames 20.4%.
Ooh. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food we've spread out on the table. I pick out some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods.
Actually, do you think it would help if I reduced the frame rate? Can I reduce the frame rate?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll fiddle with it later.
Yeah, you fiddle with it later.
Because it's not like this needs like a super high frame rate.
No, most of the games that we play don't need super high frame rate.
Super high frame rate dating sims. Gotta get
Dad.
every single frame of the text appearing.
I don't want to have to make friends.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school?
But I don't want to have to do pleasantry.
Dad.
They're gonna talk about weather.
Ugh. Go. Do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
Yeah. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Push.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces.
Even though you just said how you know everyone else.
Yeah. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? D.
Yes, it is a D.
Did you just... Are you...
He tried to give you a D, in fact. Which we turned down.
Yes, we did turn that down. That is a true statement. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't he try to sleep with me? That guy who kept trying to one-up me
Literally minutes ago, yes.
literally minutes ago. Is that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond?
Yes.
Is that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig.
What incredible monologuing.
Wait a minute. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I had better investigate.
We're not waiting a whole minute. We're only waiting a second.
Oh.
Well, our play order says this one, I think.
We can't choose burger time?
Does this game have a bad end for not dating anyone?
No, because you have to.
Yeah, you have to. Well,
Okay, talk to Joseph
are we
again,
sticking
man.
to our play order for now? Or
Yeah,
are we burger
we
timing it?
are. No, let's stick to our play order.
Okay.
Just want Joseph
Maybe I'll get some
chatting
lines.
with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the girl. Yeah, let's hope you get lines. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. I can hear the voices. So, I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
For the same reason that when I move, it's gonna be a goth house. Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Santa, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions.
I feel like this is a conversation I'm going to actually have in like a couple months, probably.
Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye.
How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I think I saw you in Dad, Goth, and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red.
I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead, Goth, and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act.
It's okay, ma'am.
Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead, Goth, and Beyond.
Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle?
I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity.
Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thank you so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Sounds like a cult. Amanda walks up to the conversation. Nah, ba-dum-tsh. You walk up.
I also like Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Because everyone has to have the most ridiculous last names. No, just these two, actually.
Just these two. Oh my gosh. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing the single rose and offering it to Amanda. Where is he keeping the rose?
I was about to say, we've got a magician over here.
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe he's gonna pull rabbits out next.
He doesn't have a hat. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
He doesn't have a hat that you can see, but you didn't see the rose either, now did you?
Ain't that the truth? We didn't see the wine glass either, from Mary.
Well, she had a wine glass to tend to over there, so she's going over there now. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa!
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
I would say we both need to voice them, but I think it's hard for us to get that timing.
If we were in person, we could totally do that.
Even then, it'd be kind of hard. Also,
It would be.
I don't know if you have a creepy voice.
I don't
Although
have a
I'd love to
creepy
hear
voice.
you try.
No thanks. That's not my forte.
Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy Twitch stick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away.
Where do you think they got that from?
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
There's the wine. See?
There's the wine. I don't know.
I also want wine now.
Shush you.
I could do the wine sipping effects if I had a glass of wine.
Long sip of wine.
I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
What kind of Christian parent would tape over Veggie Tales? That's like heresy.
With The Shining. The
With
guy
The
who apparently
Shining?
wears a cross.
Ugh. That is just heresy coming from my childhood. Wow.
I know.
Also, the fact that they're
Even
mentioning
I've watched
VeggieTales.
VeggieTales a little bit. Back when I went to church, barely. Oh, we have 2 viewers. Do we have another viewer? Anyway.
She takes another drink of wine. Where's Krish?
Give it a rest, buddy.
Wasn't he with you?
Yeah.
Didn't I specifically mention that he was with you? I mean, you had him a moment ago.
Oh,
He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 4th.
ugh.
I have squeezed 4 little.
Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That'd be great.
She sounds like she hates children as much as I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Except I'm making the choice not to have this many. Or any. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Mary.
hey.
Okay, jeez.
Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Man, she's drinking it way too quickly.
Dad, can we go now?
Huh.
Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Santa yet?
Hey, it's the punk from Amanda's school. I remember you.
Whatever.
Hmm.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite.
Lucian bows.
Whatever, sir.
Lucian bows again.
Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian?
Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Aye.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yes.
Yes?
Just knowing a bunch of youth pastors with tattoos in real life just makes this a little too real.
Good, they did a good job on characters, then.
But also, I know way too many youth pastors who, if they got a tattoo, they basically would be fired.
I
Yeah,
think that's the point
I wasn't.
here.
I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know.
That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What?
Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in blank ink.
Oh, it's on his character art.
Yes, it's on his character art. That's kind of cool.
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo?
Ask the
Oh
Christian.
my god.
Youth
Like,
pastor.
ask the Christian. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Oh, this hurts my head. This legitimately hurt. Ouch.
Oh, okay. This is better.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped up. I'm sorry to any viewers. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Oh my gosh.
Do we need to talk to anyone else?
I mean, I don't think so.
I think now is a fair burger time. We'll get to everyone else in the future.
Yeah. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working fast now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Man, this does sound a little cultish.
Dad cultish.
Dad cultish? Oh, what is the cult of dads? That sounds terrifying.
I mean, to be fair, it appears that this, like, barbecue is all of the dads in town and Mary.
Yeah. And their kids.
Yes, but, like, parent-wise.
Yeah.
All of the
Yeah.
dads and Mary. This is probably
Well, at least
why she has a
Mary
glass of wine.
Hey, but she probably also hit on every person here.
Only the ones that show up to the bar. So you and Robert.
I don't know. I think Craig's shown up to a bar a few times.
Nah, he's ripped now.
People can drink.
Yeah, but he seems to be like the super healthy kind of ripped.
That's true.
He only used to be keg stand Craig.
Smashly.
You probably didn't know this, Santa, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. Oh no.
He's unbelievable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
Even from him. I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Oh, come on.
This is your turn.
I know it's my turn. I'm waiting on the line. And I'm also trying to remember, crap, how did I voice him?
Take a best guess. I think you had a deep voice for him. I feel like you had a
Okay,
really deep voice for him.
We need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
Please stop.
All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Boo!
Yeah.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue.
Boo!
Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Aye.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Matt has a flower crown.
Yes, he does. Did you not notice that when he made the pun?
It's trying to get through the puns. Kinda
Never
nice,
try to get
isn't
through the
it?
puns.
It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you Add us all on Dad Book. Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network, dads, to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the BBQs go smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
Wait, I thought Paranormal Ice Road Truckers was a show, not a game.
Yes. Maybe he means playing it on a screen.
Maybe?
Maybe there's a
Let's go with that
spin-off
option.
game.
Let's go with that option, the third option.
This one? You want it?
Yes.
Okay.
All it's saying, you and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was.
Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
Amanda and I arrive home with remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Maybe it stops all the cult brainwashing.
Cultiflower?
That was bad. So bad.
Yes, and?
Any big plans for this evening?
Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What? No, I've never done that and I'll never do that.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight?
My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do.
Eat ice cream and watch TV alone?
Oh man, Kingdom Hearts ice cream commercial.
The other day we actually ate ice cream as we were taking a break from Kingdom Hearts 3.
And
We should do that again.
You better have mentioned the just that whole
Apparently there's a
commercial.
place in some north neighborhood or here, I don't know exactly where, but apparently there's a place here that sells sea salt ice cream that's even that color. And I'm like, are they fans? I feel like they must be fans.
I wish I could have some.
Throw a party, yes.
I'm torn between work on some stuff and see how long I can sleep for.
Alright, we're throwing a party.
Okay. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may just have to wait in line.
I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem.
I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Great. See you later.
I watch Amanda drive all the night. Really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, I haven't had dinner yet.
Gosh dang it, kid.
What? It's only like almost 9.
I'd love to be able to cook like that. Though, I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any real nutritional substance.
Sounds good though.
That's it.
Wait, do you know what a baked Alaska is?
Nope.
Okay, you take a layer of cake, and then
Uh-huh.
you put it in a dome of ice cream. And then
That sounds
cover
amazing.
the ice cream with meringue. And I think there's jelly in there somewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah. They look cool, I
Interesting.
feel like.
I wouldn't know.
Because they're a dome. It's a fun shape. I don't know if I've actually had
Sure.
one, but it sounds good. Because it's like
I
an
know
ice
for
cream
a
cake.
fact I haven't had it.
It's basically an ice cream cake, and therefore it must be delicious.
Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Me Tell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? Wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, like any millennial, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now. In which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive.
Yeah, whatever, Dad.
Shut up, you. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing.
Man, I want an ice cream sandwich.
I should have a snack at some point. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see you now. I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops?
This is why people need to believe in commas.
No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Me Tell are not only not assuaging
Yes.
my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back.
I didn't realize Gavin Chapman was supposed to be Gordon Ramsay.
Apparently. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Just Emma P and Emma R and Emma Q and who is Emma P?
She's Emma P. God, Dad.
I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back. I'm glad she's okay.
What's up?
Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Yep.
But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer any of my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
It wasn't in her hand already. Millennial blasphemy. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops. Guess I didn't see those.
What kind of millennial are you? She starts to walk into her room.
The kind who has a boyfriend. I don't know, I'm making that up, but maybe.
Yeah.
Who's
Not
Noah?
Amanda Ann.
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now?
Amanda, you come home an hour and a half after your curfew. You didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you?
Screw that first option.
I think one of
Yeah,
these two.
I was scared.
Yeah?
I think so. You were responding, and it was just like when your mom. Ouch!
Way to guilt trip your child. Holy shit.
I didn't think it would go there. Holy crap!
Me neither.
I had to stop myself from tearing up.
Whoa.
Oh, Dad. I didn't mean to.
I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden.
That took a very sudden, drastic turn.
Yeah, holy crap. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Sorry. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine.
Yes, the yawning was just because you're going to bed.
Yeah, apparently. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you?
Not nearly whiny enough sounding.
It's in my mind. It's not whiny anymore. It's deep. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen, like any millennial.
Hey,
Oh.
I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again.
Well...
We trust her, right?
Yeah, I trust her.
Or this one.
No, I trust her.
I would feel weird if he was honestly like thinking about his dead wife
Yeah.
and then apologizing for it.
Yeah, that's... I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself.
Team Seaweed.
Team Seaweed. And it gives me a hug. Aww. Want some eggs?
You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them.
Already did.
Bless you.
Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan.
Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Because I'm Gary Oak now.
No, you're blue.
Both?
Actually, blue or green, depending on the location.
Wait, doesn't Gary say it in the show? I thought he did.
You're asking somebody who hasn't seen the show in like a dozen years.
Okay, and? When's the last time you think I watched it?
I don't know, it was streaming on Twitch like a year ago. Not even. Like 5 months ago.
Okay, and?
I don't know, you could have watched it.
Did you read your line?
Wait, one more thing before you go.
What?
What's that book?
Dad.
It's a social media platform.
Wait,
What?
what's a social media platform?
Dad, I have to go to school.
Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own, so I'm just gonna make you leave.
Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Oh.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood, even though I was told that yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes.
Alright. On a Friday night, you're most likely to...
Well, if we're going for Joseph, I feel like this one.
Netflix and grill, baby. Sounds dirty.
Huh?
Sure.
I mean, do you agree?
Or torment my children with dad puns. That's always a good dad option.
Okay, but we're going for a specific dad. Not all of them.
Sure, I
Not
mean, I
all of
don't
them at
know what...
once.
I don't know, maybe there's a dad harem option.
Oh, God. Okay, wait, which ones do we think are which? This one's probably Damien.
Probably.
Well, I think we looked it up before. There's multiple for each one, right?
Yeah,
But this one's probably, like, primarily Damien.
everyone has, one will always love it, one will always dislike or hate it, and then others can like it or, like, just dislike it.
Okay.
I don't know, let's go with Netflix and Grow.
Alright.
You had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill.
I feel like a boat. Mostly because Joseph's
Okay.
got the tattoo of the anchor.
Okay.
What are your turn-ons?
Chat, help us. Top tier goldsmanship, yeah.
I mean, that's what he has, right?
That is exactly what
Well,
he
actually, no.
has.
He has this, and also this, and probably this.
But also, he's mainly top tier goldsmanship.
But would it also apply to Brian?
Screw Brian.
I'm just trying to figure out which one's Joseph. Because we don't want to screw Brian. Yet.
But I mean,
I
we get to
guess.
choose who we're going to be dating, no
That's
matter
true.
what.
That's true. Well, I guess we'll really suck up to how good of a girl man he was yesterday. What did you want to be when you grew up? feel like we should go with boats again. Joseph seems to like boats, probably. Would you agree?
No, he would probably say Good Father.
Okay.
Or maybe the boats. I don't know, actually.
Too late. What's your favorite movie
Yeah.
genre? Who's Sean Connery again?
Yeah, Sean Connery's entire filmography.
Wait, who is he again?
Oh my god! Pick it. We'll go over this later.
No.
He was a James Bond. No, was he James Bond?
Oh.
He's the one that you, like, most stereotypically will talk like he has a stereotypical,
Bond.
like,
James Bond.
Britishy accent.
Oh, the kind I like to make fun of.
Sean Connery, entire filmography. He was Macbeth in something, in Macbeth, or one of the many Macbeths.
Oh, we have a comment. Hello, watching
what?
person.
Yes, Sean Connery is James Bond. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm stupid about celebrities and their names.
I don't remember, because I've never seen James Bond. I know him from, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and a few other things.
Mm.
So, where he also plays a weird character. Anyway, Sean Connery's entire filmography.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, and Indiana Jones. He's in Indiana Jones.
Like
Duh.
I've ever fucking watched Indiana Jones.
Oh my gosh, kid.
Why would I?
You should see Indiana Jones.
Why?
Because they're good movies.
It sounds boring. It sounds like a white guy
You're
breaking into old, like, temples and shit.
Okay, you're not wrong.
So why would I watch that?
Reasons.
Is this
Choose
seriously
the
the
option.
answer?
Yes.
What's your
What's
idea
your
of
idea?
date?
Hey.
Arson. No, that one's for later.
No. That was for later.
That's for when we set the police station on fire with the tennis ball.
Probably, like... Probably eating the healthy dinner or doing the 1,000-piece puzzle, but I think doing the healthy dinner is like
I feel like that's Craig.
Damien or Craig.
I feel like that's more
probably
Craig.
1,000-piece puzzle. What do you never leave home without?
Yelling at my cats.
I don't think you can leave home without what?
I never leave home without yelling at my cats.
A
cool knife.
what would Joseph never leave home?
I mean, maybe a cool knife. He seems like...
No.
You don't
No.
think so?
No.
For his boating and whatever?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I mean,
And
there's always
it's not.
this. I don't think that's for him, but you know. Maybe
It's
it is.
definitely not for him, no.
Okay, which one should I pick?
I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes.
Really? Okay. Spend a lot of time
Oh, no.
thinking about. This one? He's got like a perfectly manicured lawn, right?
No, I don't think that's him.
Really?
Yeah,
What is he though?
probably as much
Conspiracy
as I...
theories?
No,
Then which one?
no. Probably, like, 2, 3, or 4.
This one's obviously Brian.
Okay, then probably 3 or 4. He's a Christian. He always thinks about the end of the world.
Alright.
I
You
take
said
no
it, not
stab
me.
at Christian. I take no stabs at Christianity as I am a Christian.
Yeah.
Profile complete.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting.
Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Nah.
Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You got dads.
Hi, Santa. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads, like myself. Take care not to miss them.
Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book?
Why, Santa, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things.
Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree.
Because he was hanging out with Kegstan Craig so much.
Yeah, honestly. Wait. No,
Wow.
I didn't say that. You never heard that.
This is gold.
I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard at all of my vegetables.
Totally holding on to this for later.
Wait, do you even remember what I majored in?
I decline to comment.
Cool.
What money are
Also-
they living off of?
Also, does she have a monocle on?
I believe that's a photoshopped picture of her.
Yes, I know, but is that with her with a mustache and monocle?
Yeah.
Interesting. And what money they're living off of? Insurance.
I don't
That's
think
my totally
insurance
rude-
covers that much. Not in America,
That's
at
my-
least.
That's my totally rude answer.
I think you're expecting a lot out of the insurance system in America.
Yeah, honestly.
Alright.
Uh,
Are we doing it? Should I look through the other profiles first?
man, I don't think Joseph's in it. How rude.
Hmm?
You said, are we doing it? And I said, I don't think Joseph's in it. How rude.
I meant the messaging.
Nah, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Should I go scroll through all of the
You should at
profiles
least go
first?
through his.
Okay, well you're voicing him. I'll voice the questions. Go.
Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland.
On a Friday night, you are most likely to.
Lead the community in a fun mixer.
If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be?
My sixth string, because all youth pastors all know instruments. Duh.
Wait, really?
Oh my gosh, it's such a common thing, because they all lead in worship. They all like play guitar or sing in worship. It's super common.
What are your turn-ons?
Anyway, my loving wife.
So loving. What did you want to be when you grew up?
A ship captain.
Didn't I tell you?
That's true.
What's your favorite movie
Anyway.
genre?
Feel-good movies.
What's your ideal date?
Lovely night on the town with my wife.
What do you never leave home without?
The good book.
Which one?
The Bible, duh.
Look, there are a lot of books that are good in this world. The Bible does not even necessarily fall into that category.
He is Joseph Christensen. When it says the good book, it means the Bible. Unless it's
Are you saying that every person named Christian is very religious?
This stereotyped one? Yes.
I've got some people to introduce you to. Just kidding, you already know the one I'm talking about. I spend a lot of time thinking about.
How I can be a better man, husband, and father.
Okay, can we message him yet?
Yeah, let's message him.
Boop. Grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper, I think.
His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? He's not a priest, he's a pastor. There is a difference. What?
What's the difference?
Mostly what, sect of Christianity they're in. Priests are mainly,
So basically they're the same.
Catholic. Priests are mainly Catholic.
So for all
and
intents and
pastors
purposes, they're the same.
and just a little picky. I don't go to church. I'm not Jesus yet. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. Like smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him?
Should I pray at you? Talking to Joseph, huh?
Yeah!
Isn't she supposed to be at school?
I'm assuming it's like end of day now. And I just
It
spent
took
the
him
entire
that
time-
long to read one profile.
He is not social media. He's inept at social media. What do you expect? Gosh.
To be able to
Amanda.
click on one profile and scroll down it in less than 8 hours.
How many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that?
Ah.
I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops.
Her eyes are a little puffy. Almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you doing okay there, kiddo?
I'm fine.
Oh, of course. I'm fine.
Huh.
I just started thinking about how there are a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, space is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive of it doesn't mean it can't exist. And I understand there's the Fermi paradox, but to completely write off aliens, there's so much stuff we just don't know. I'll be okay.
I'm glad.
But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope they'll one day be my friends.
One or three?
Really? You don't want number 2? As
No,
her eyes
that
magically
sounds a
became unpuffy?
That sounds a little bit too demanding. To be like, no, you have to actually tell me what's wrong. It's like, are you sure you're upset or just poking fun at? Remember how you used to be afraid of aliens?
Yeah, but this is the only one that's going to get to the core of the issue. And I feel like if we don't ask directly, we might get screwed over later for having been bad parents.
Sure, I guess.
You can't be soft on them all the time.
You can. You're not really soft with her. You did just guilt trip her with her mother's death.
That was not intentionally guilt tripping her. That's just what it turned into.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
if
this
you
one.
think that's okay. Why are you lying to me?
Oh.
I'm not. I'm perfectly fine.
And her eyes got puffy again.
Suddenly.
Alright. I don't believe her. But I'll let it go for now. Amanda looks over my shoulder to scream.
Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him.
But I've never been friends with a priest before. Stop calling him a priest. What do we talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
Yes, are all of your conversations with priests and pastors about khakis and ice cream socials?
No, it's mainly about sports, what the kids are doing, that he's leading, and, yeah, that's really about it.
First of all, he is a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest.
Ain't that the truth, Amanda? There's a difference?
Ain't that the truth?
Ugh.
My
You're
gosh.
overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this.
Ugh.
Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy.
Isn't that a little too business casual?
Fine,
Is this an
fine.
interview?
Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Is this an interview?
Hmm?
Is this an interview?
I mean, according to some dating apps, I would not be surprised if some people don't know the difference.
Really?
I've gotten some messages that are just like... I'm a little bit like... am I being... Like, am I having a conversation with someone who wants to date me? Or is this a job interview? It's like, oh, what are your personal projects? Oh, what is it written in? Or something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what are the technical challenges of that? Like, what?
Somebody seriously asked you that?
I mean, let's see, what have I've gotten various things. I think someone asked me Python versus JavaScript. I've definitely been asked what my current, like, side projects are, which is fine. I mean, that's not, like, way out there, like, job interviewee, but sometimes they get so technical about it. But it's the Bay Area, and it's full of software engineers. Like, what do you expect? Awkward software engineers, let me correct myself. There are also some non-awkward ones. Maybe. I don't know. I'm one of them, so I can't really say.
Amanda focuses on the key. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response.
What'd he say?
Huh, that wasn't so bad. Hi, Santa. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today. We'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph.
What's with the weird extending his words?
I don't know, it's just what like, see his message, and it's just like, and see his, like, outfit and everything. I'm just like, no, sounds like what he would talk like.
Okay.
Just be like... He uses a lot of exclamation points.
Yes. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde.
I'm willing to let it slide this time.
Ah.
I respond back. Sounds like fun, Santa.
Immediately get a response
Well,
again.
Guess I'm doing this.
Save a brownie for me.
Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore.
Eh?
Amanda stares at me, unblinking.
Even though the character is blinking.
Stop judging her.
I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Ugh.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing.
I will totally be weird about the religion thing. Anyway, me? Weird? Never!
Just a smattering of Jesus.
Just a smattering of Jesus?
A small smattering
Make
of
the
Jesus.
How do you have the smattering of Jesus?
By smattering Jesus around.
I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Santa.
Oh wait, he's got an anchor on his house.
Yes, he has an anchor on his house and on it himself.
Huh?
He has an anchor on his house and himself.
Yeah, I'm just... Who puts an anchor on the outside of their house? It's kind of random.
It's to show that it's him.
Okay.
Who else in this neighborhood would have an anchor?
I don't know.
What if they hanged up a bunch of crosses? What if there's little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? They pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies?
Porcelain babies?
I don't actually understand that one. The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side.
Who's there?
Santa? Door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name?
Which variation on Christian was this?
It wasn't Krish. It wasn't Christian or Christy.
Was it Chris?
Yeah, I think it was Chris.
Hey.
Hey, Chris.
Trish.
Hi again. I'm Santa.
I know what your name is.
Oh, yeah. Met at the barbecue. How was the, Please don't say it. Jesus? Chris blinked slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that.
You're weird.
Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home. That's a great first impression.
No, this is a second impression.
Stop judging him. For a moment,
Judge
I
Santa
wonder.
as much as I want.
I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to winning attitude and artful charisma.
Good thing he's not the vampire dude.
Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner?
Yes. You can tell that
What?
this script was very well edited.
Yeah, that's a line that's edited so well that even I think it's perfect. Santa, you made it! Joseph approaches with his arms wide.
Oh.
Well, I did say I'm a hugger. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bathe? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Good one.
That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in!
Aye.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. Say that 5 times fast, please.
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Hmm?
Nothing. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside.
Dot, dot, dot.
Ooh,
Chris.
Dot, dot. Hmm?
huh?
Are you going to apologize?
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. Or hateful of the world. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay?
Sure.
Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation, quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, he didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. Four is a big family?
Huh?
Nothing.
There's 4 kids.
Yeah. Do I need to remind you of my brother?
Hmm?
So do I need to remind you of my brother?
No sane person would have more than 2.
Yeah. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins, Christian, Christy. Say hello to Santa.
Hello, Father. Hello, Santa.
Kids, come on, dial back a little. Creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick? Egg them on. Egg them on. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. Twins stare up in a blinking unison, even though they're blinking.
Come play with us, Danny.
Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra.
Please help us, Mothra.
No, I can't take it. Joseph's trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and they're to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Creepy.
Creepy?
Creepy.
But obscure.
But creepy. I can't remember what we did last time. I think we did creepy.
No, last time we did obscure.
Okay. Now say, he who walks behind the rose. The twins tilt their head in confusion. Uh-oh.
He walks? He who behind some rose.
The room is silent beside Joseph, absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it.
See?
Children of the Corn? Really? Is that not mainstream? Am I off my game? Something fierce today?
Except we actively chose obscure, so of course it's not mainstream.
Good job, guys.
We're scary.
I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle up with him. The twins, obviously pleased with their new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done.
Hey.
I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from the thing.
Oh.
Like the game?
Oh. What?
The thing. Like the game.
No, like the movie.
I know, but also, it could just be from The Thing.
Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that.
A career pro troublemaker youth pastor.
We can't even see his anger.
We can't because it's under his sleeve, remember? It was just barely peeking out.
But we should be able to see it. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen.
We
Let
probably
me out.
need more eggplants to see the anchor.
I think you'll see more than the anger if you get eggplants.
We're only talking about the anchor.
I don't think this stream is eggplant approved. So I don't think the stream is eggplant approved.
I think we're just trying to see the anchor.
Anchor arms? SpongeBob reference, anchor arms.
Line.
That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow, motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill them, and he's got 4. Talk about worry.
Whee! Death.
I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs.
They don't look very pristine. They look covered in stuff.
Bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. Looks handmade. Did Joseph build this?
Out of a boat.
Out of a boat. There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. This is a merry thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple different Bibles. What type? Okay. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens? What? He doesn't have... he doesn't have ESV? Gosh. Or New King James? Gosh.
Maybe Santa just didn't list them. Maybe they're
Maybe.
underneath the other ones.
How
The
can
Bible
ESV
for teens.
be under the Bible for teens? Gosh.
Maybe he uses the Bible for teens more often.
He's a cool youth pastor after all. Again, not making fun of Christianity. This is me mostly making jokes at myself. And friends of mine.
So making fun of Christianity as one.
Yeah, well. Not joking about it, not like actively making fun of it. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like a Hot Body Johnson sex detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Coffee table?
Okay.
There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table. Hey, a cross! Hey, another cross! This one looks a little different.
Oh man.
And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices.
So many crosses.
3? Not that bad.
They're really trying to keep Lucian out.
They're trying to keep Damien out.
Both.
There's also a brass thing? looks like something a sailor would use to navigate. I think they're called sextants? Sex. He's like... Let's just head into the kitchen at this point. Screw the...
No, I want to look at the floor. He should hang his head down after that.
Shame for that joke.
Yes. So he has to look at the floor.
Well, you have this many kids, and things are bound. No matter how hard you try to...
I think they cut out.
How hard you try to keep it clean. I can't speak English.
Oh.
What?
Okay, speak a different language. Hang on.
I can't...
One sec.
I can't speak cat either. Meow 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 meow.
Mog is so scared. He
Doesn't
doesn't
say
like the
meow.
spray bottle.
I spot a terrifying doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C plus C, of course.
C++?
I set that down and spotted houseplants. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow. This looks expensive for something casually tossed floor. Must be Mary's. There's a story here. It's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk in the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in her arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a week ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more manageable separated. Where's Christian?
Yeah.
He ran off.
You know, I feel sorry for their kids.
Why?
Chris Christensen. Christian Christensen. Christy Christensen. Chris Christensen.
Yes. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter to taste.
Dad, it's too sweet.
You're too sweet.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
You're so sweet, we might have to water you down with spiders.
No, not spiders.
Joseph begins tickling Christy with his ring. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got him. But that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
Save me from the spiders.
Just love it. Renegade option.
Well,
Where's the Paragon? I don't think the spoon duel is very Paragon of him.
it's Paragon because he's following the request from the fair maiden.
Do you want to spoon duel the Spider King or Renegade?
I
Let's spoon duel.
don't know. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast!
Oh.
Okay, Santa the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him.
Oh.
Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I am no mere fly, Spider King. No, I'm God.
Are you enjoying dueling yourself?
No!
Too bad.
For a minute or so, Joseph and I duel with two dumbest looking spoons in the room. But those spoons are dumb looking, so it's not hard. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils it.
Oh.
Blast, I'm defeated. I'm so happy, it seems. You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Yeah.
Christy begins jumping up and down something.
Excitedly.
My hero!
Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Don't you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates and shakes her head no again.
Sparkle Pony.
Sparkle Pony?
Huh?
Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? Do you want to play with Sparkle Pony?
Yes.
Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish the sentence, Christy's out the door down ahead.
Yeah.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
Oh.
And that is still way too sweet, because Dave still added nothing to it, so any of them tasted it. Gosh dang it, these idiots. So
Maybe
what
they
made
can
that
add some wine from
crash?
back on the counter over there.
So what made that crash?
Oh.
Egg batters on a linoleum floor.
Egg beaters.
Egg beaters. Ugh.
It's a very different
Again,
things.
I cannot speak English. I cannot read. I don't know why I have done this.
Oh.
Because it's fun.
It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Eh.
We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a baker, but...
Yeah.
Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished with my daughter. She'll probably be fine. All I see is P. Probably.
Excellent.
Seems to get stuck on the first letter a lot. Is that right?
Yeah, honestly. First letter, maybe first word. He certainly looks confident. Alright, you said you baked a cake from a box before, once. How hard can this be?
Yeah.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me.
Or don't.
Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Oh.
Ooh! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Santa, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose.
Is spotless in the picture.
Joseph? All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila! Duty done. Now, help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparks. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position, and got it.
Ah.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. Less than a second, I flipped the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes. You should do that, Santa.
Is it that suggestive to, like, thumb batter off someone's nose?
That's a good question, is it?
I don't know.
If there's anyone in chat, definitely.
We have 0 reviewers again.
Darn.
Yes. Our friend has left us. After very helpfully informing me who Sean Connery is.
Sean Connery's, like, really famous.
I mean, I've heard the name. I just didn't remember who he was.
I'll send you a picture or something later.
No. Because all of the male celebrities look generically the same.
I don't think
Except
he's that
for
generic.
the alien.
He's like 60.
Okay,
I
and
don't think he would look the same as like all the 34-year-old.
they're also like
celebrities.
50, 60 years old. Have you never seen the charts of the gender gaps between male and female leads?
No, I haven't.
I will show that to you later. No, they're regularly get up to like 50s on the male lead actors, while the female lead actors have to be like in their 20s and 30s. Sexism!
Anyway,
Hollywood!
is
Yay!
Is this suggestive? I don't know. I guess by how they're acting, it's very suggestive.
Well, by how Joseph is acting. We're just like, yeah, whatever, we did it.
Okay.
Joseph's very flustered, and I'm like, is this suggestive?
Let's ask any of our Ella friends if it's suggestive.
Okay. We'll have to ask them sometime.
Joseph quickly composes himself.
Oh.
Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and watch her 6. Do you even know what that means? Off with Tango Sparkle. Roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest. And then I can't read the rest. All this stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Is he only taking Christy? Christy's the only one here.
Suddenly, at the big sale.
You should probably end soon, though.
Yeah, I figured at the end of the big sale stuff.
That makes sense. It's about where we stopped.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually exactly where we stopped.
Well, I think last time we made it to the end of the bake sale and then gave Amanda the brownie. Which she did ask for us to save her a brownie.
That is true.
So we should
Joseph,
make sure.
Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Also, I want brownies now. Damn.
Oh.
Oh, right. We had cake, and then I forgot that we had cake, and now the cake is like, because it wasn't properly sealed and contained,
It's
and I'm sad.
cake.
Yes.
I'm confused.
The cake was... He was decided, so it wasn't like in a box or anything.
Okay.
Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people in the... Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, packed.
I thought that was just the population of the cul-de-sac.
Shush you. Point.
Is the entire town in the cul-de-sac?
No, because we went into a town. We went like not that far to get the coffee. It was walking distance.
Yes, but does the entire town live in the cul-de-sac? Like, as their homes?
That would be a really massive cul-de-sac.
Also, can you count all of the population on your fingers and toes?
I mean, not with Joseph and his 4 kids.
Yeah, and Craig's got, I think, twins and also a baby strapped to him.
Yes.
So Craig's got at least 3 kids.
3. That's
And-
7.
Plus
There's
plus the other
10
ones each
kids?
have. Huh?
Oh no, yeah, each of them. So that's like what? 12 kids?
Wait, so that's 7 kids between the 2 of them. There's
Joseph and Craig.
Yeah, there's a Brian kid, there's a Damien kid, there's a Matt kid, there's a Hugo kid,
There's Amanda.
there's Amanda.
That's 12.
Yeah, and then plus Joseph and Mary and Santa, Craig,
And Matt and
presumably
Hugo.
Smashley.
No, because Matt, he's divorced from Smashley, remember?
They divorced last year, but who says she's not still living in town?
I don't think she's living in the cul-de-sac.
How do you know?
She's not living in the house.
Also, he said the population of the town, though.
But they say that... Does this just keep on going?
Okay,
Because this
fine,
is just
no.
way too much logic.
Wait, no, I
Christy
still want to
Bucket.
count. Okay, we've got
Gosh.
Hugo and Matt, and we've got Robert.
It's like 14.
No, that's like
15.
19.
I lost count. Christy Rock gets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? Can kids run on jet fuel?
I want to sell brownies.
Okay, let's get set up.
I want to see Mom.
Oh.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out another. Wanna go over there and tell her I said hi?
Wait, where are the other kids?
That's what I said.
Did they just leave Christian and Chris and possibly Krish behind?
No, I would imagine Krish is with her. His?
I
Their
think they
mother?
said he.
I'm also gonna imagine the other 2 are probably hanging out around here playing with other kids.
But they were in the house when we arrived. And then we took Christy in the car.
Maybe Chris is babysitting.
Maybe. I guess.
Anyway.
Because there's no way Mary has Krish with her.
Yeah, should be too drunk for that.
She doesn't want to deal with her children, it seemed like.
She doesn't want to deal with her husband.
She doesn't want to deal with anyone except for a glass of wine and whoever's in the bar.
Whoever's giving her glasses of wine wants to sleep with her after the glasses of wine.
Mom.
Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Hey.
Yeah, and I can only imagine these knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. gonna get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yep, radiation to deal with.
Hey.
While Chrissy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of the baked on a table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. And upstairs, there's strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie.
Does he actually?
About snitches?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a commandment against lying.
Okay, and?
So, like, you really shouldn't be lying about what you're seeing?
But if you just don't say it, if you just don't bring it up.
That gets into a weird meta rule about the commandments. It gets into this whole feel. Wait, let's not go there, because I'm not good enough Christian for that. I'm not a Christian 10. It looks like some of the others. Little handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa. Wow. Someone brought a soft-serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time at the rodeo. The big sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a big sale.
Oh.
I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies. Don't you? I hope so. Joseph gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. If you bake it, they will come.
Hey.
It's not long before we have our first customer.
Hey.
Hey, dude.
Hiya.
Nah, did we eat Carmencita before?
Nope. I mean, she was at the barbecue. We just didn't
It's,
meet her, but,
this
like,
is
her name came up with Amanda at the barbecue.
yeah, but like, we never saw her. We, as players, never saw her right now.
Well, now we have.
Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Are you guys churchgoers too?
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. There you go. Here's your answer.
Joseph leans close to me.
Hmm.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes.
So, what recipe did you use for these brownies?
Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe.
Well,
I'm torn between the improvised or it's just how Nona used to make? Nana? Nana.
I mean, I assume it's Nana. Like,
Let's go with
Grandma.
Nana.
Nana?
Sure. I hear the text appear. Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made brownies in the old country. Yeah, that was all thanks to Grandma Seaweed.
Hmm.
Travelers from far and wide made the pilgrimage to her sleepy little town, simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience was passed on to me.
So you were saying about lying.
Hey.
Hey! Santa Seaweed is not a hardcore Christian. There's no smattering of Jesus on him.
Is Jesus the batter that was on Joseph?
Okay, let's not go there. That gets creepy fast.
What? Jesus isn't made of chocolate?
No!
Oh, sorry, that's the Easter bunny.
Joseph leans over again to me.
So I was
Whoops.
saying...
Come on! Can't even take a joke. Dick.
Hey, it's your line.
Lying is literally one of the 10 things you try not.
Alright. We'll take 2.
Actually, we'll take 3.
I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
Even though he's pissed.
See, not so hard.
Were you just yelling at us?
Yes! Yeah. I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies with a bunch of people I don't recognize, but clearly know Joseph. Eventually another familiar face pops up. Santa! It's Brian. Close enough.
Oh.
Can we interest you to any refined sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive.
No, be competitive.
Be competitive, I
He's
bet
gonna
I could
have
eat
to
a
one up you.
Yes. That's how you sell the most brownies. They used to call me Brian Hollowlight Harding. Brian Harding? Back when I was in the competitive circuit, think you could go brownie for brownie with me? "12 brownies. Wow!
God damn it, we're fucking up.
Oh well. Let's save threats of competitive eating for another time, shall we? Brian and I stare each other down. Ah, you're right. I'll just take one for myself and one for Daisy here. Coming right up. Excited? You excited for your movie night, Daisy?
Yeah, what's the movie?
It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me.
Yeah.
It's the Fast and the Furious. What kind of youth group watches the Fast and the Furious?
The kind led by Joseph.
Really?
Hey.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. I've never seen the Fast and Furious, so I cannot comment there. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Oh my gosh.
So why does Brian love him?
Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Yeah.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a paint job on the church pews in no time. Why would you paint wooden pews?
Line.
I was waiting for it to appear.
Ah.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Basically the same question as you were just asking.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck.
I'm guessing that's Hugo's child.
Why? Ow. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that.
What do you mean, why?
I don't remember Old Man of the Sea? I read that like... Crap, when did I read that?
I don't know. You're
A
telling me.
decade ago? I think it was... No, 9 years ago?
Do you feel old yet?
Yeah, I
Do you
always
feel as old as the dads?
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. Ah, he's a problem child. Got it. No, that's literally what it means. Hard to reach is he is the problem child.
No, just read the next one.
In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
So you were saying?
He's problem child. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Oh.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish upon the start. Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Joseph? I think about this every single day of my life.
Santa, you don't have a job. You don't have a job to drop.
My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Yeah.
One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. Make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig.
Oh.
Craig!
Okay.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these big sales to test himself. To see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Oh man.
Tired there?
Yeah.
It is
Apparently.
late.
Are you sure you're ready for this? You go way back. I got this.
Oh.
Craig jogs up to our table, Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them up brownies too.
They're so
Or they're adorable. Which one's which though?
cute. Huh?
Which one's which?
They're twins.
Which one's which?
We haven't been told.
Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read.
Wow. 3 daughters.
And a single dad.
Yes. Well, 3 daughters for him, 3 sons and a daughter for Joseph.
Okay, the 3 sons and a daughter sounds very Christian.
So your mom just needed to have 1 more child, is that it?
She tried that, it didn't end well. That was me.
No, 3 sons and a daughter. You were the 3rd son. She just needed 1
No,
more.
No, I was the 4th son, technically.
No.
I was supposed to be the daughter.
I'm gonna refrain from making terrible comments. Let's continue.
Wait till after we're done. I already read this line. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros!
Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Oh, so... Okay. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies?
I don't know. I think it was this one that we did.
I think it was that one, yeah. Hey, Craig. When When we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap, and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix. Did we watch them cry after eating it? Man, they sound like terrible people.
Okay, but spicy chocolate actually sounds like it is really good. And so spicy brownies, I mean, I don't know if you would like it. For people who are more adventurous with their flavor combinations, sweet and spicy is a real... Okay, you have to admit that you, who have never eaten a peach, are not exactly adventurous with your eating. I don't know how that's an ouch. That's a statement of fact.
It's not my fault I haven't had one.
Yes, it is. At your age, it is your fault. You could have bought a fucking peach by now.
Where would I want one?
At the fucking grocery.
I don't have transportation.
Ask Brian to buy you a peach.
No.
Yes.
We'll just be burdened.
Oh my god. Go with him then.
Anyway.
Ha! I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves.
Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake.
Oh.
Craig, thanks for a second.
Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us.
Even River?
I'll eat hers.
Make plans.
Yep.
You've got yourself a deal. Day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep on Joseph's folding chair. Sounds like a church event.
Boxed next, huh?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Mary saunters up to us without a wine glass. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else.
Because she doesn't have a wine glass.
Yeah, really. Oh, hi, hon. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies.
Cute. And boring. And safe.
Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me.
What's the rookie doing here?
I was just hoping to introduce Santa to the rest of the community.
Ah.
Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show.
What?
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Santa?
Mary?
Let the kid answer the question.
Kid?
Rookie.
All I see is
That's all there was.
They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later?
Give it a rest, buddy.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend?
Joseph doesn't respond. Trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Oh.
Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear.
Ah.
Mary turns her attention to me.
Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here.
I hand over the cash we've made. I feel like it feels like I have to if I may say so myself.
Ah.
Thanks.
Hey.
Now give me your wallet.
What?
Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself?
Mary?
I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing.
Mary leans in and whispers to me.
He's
Ah.
really good at it.
Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that.
One or three?
What do you...
Hmm?
I was about to say, what do you think?
One or three.
3.
Okay.
This brownie will alleviate the situation. I take a brownie and split it in half, offering it to Joseph. He takes it. We eat. How's that feel?
Ah.
Better.
What a good friend.
Oh.
Ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back in my car. How can we afford a car?
Hmm?
How can we afford a car?
How do we have a car? Here. I thought we came in Joseph's car.
Yeah, also that. Christine nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
I'm going to assume that this was a typo and it's actually his car.
Yeah,
Otherwise, why do we have a car seat? Amanda's
Yeah.
like 18.
Ah.
I dropped Joseph off in front of his house. Maybe he got the car seat out of his car and put it into our car.
Why?
That happens a lot when you have kids.
But we were at Joseph's house.
Shush you. Yeah, we walked there.
Yes. And then Joseph says he'll meet you at the car outside.
Maybe Joseph's car is not here because Mary had it at the church.
Then how is Joseph planning to get there before Santa offered to come by?
Shush. A small yawn sneaks out of me.
Oh.
Looks like I tuckered you out. Huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Oh.
Are you okay
I'm sorry.
there?
I yawned and air went down the wrong pipe.
Wow. That's a new one.
Ha! I won't keep you up then.
Oh.
Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also, happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less for labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really.
Oh.
I know, but first time out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Yeah.
Let me make it up to you next time. Won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Oh.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses the cling mark brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
So it is his car.
It's our car.
You share a car with Joseph?
No, he could be outside the car and throw it through the window.
That's even weirder.
Hmm.
It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please. Don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. See, he's already outside the car.
That's even weirder.
Don't make sense of this game. But,
True.
Good one.
Bye!
oh, she's bye. I don't even see the E. Bye! Joseph walks up to his house. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Did he take the car seat?
That's a good question. Did he take
What
the
did he-
folding tables and stuff out?
My gosh, yeah. Unless there are folding tables. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie.
Save it for
Save it.
Amanda. She
Save it
asked
for
you to
Amanda.
save her one.
I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road, like 5 minutes from now.
Yeah.
I step aside to find Amanda doing her couch.
Hey, Father Unit.
Hey! A child that I'm required by law to care for. House homework.
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for?
Right.
How was bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Glad to hear it. So,
So what?
were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or
I think for a moment, realized I still have the brownie that Tristan gave me. So would probably do better than someone else's stomach.
I mean, given that he's eaten at least like 2.5 brownies or something.
At minimum 2.5. I'd probably say he probably had more like 4.
Throughout the time.
Yeah. Heads up.
Hey.
Wait,
I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls to the ground. Good thing it's a cling wrap.
nice throw.
She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Alright.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
This hurts. I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
Was it you, Sharky?
No.
He did.
I sit down next to her and cozy up with her. Us.
Dad tip number 4. Stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone disrespect you.
I think this was better than last time.
I feel like it was about the same, because we didn't get as many, like, angry black fuzzies the first time, I think.
Okay, but we also saved Scum.
I mean, it wasn't save scumming. We were just redoing the entire file for Twitch.
No, but like last time we were loading saves in order to get.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think last time we didn't actually wind up needing to save scum.
No, we did. We did for at least one of the dads.
Oh,
I
did
think
we?
for Craig. I think for Craig we specifically did it.
Whoops.
But
Oh,
we also
he
might
is
have.
the History Channel person. We were not very tempting, which sounds entirely like us. But we're
We
good friends with
also might have better option of choices now. Because I know last time we chose like arson and like a few other choices that were definitely not Joseph.
That's because I was picking whatever I wanted.
Ain't
And
that the
really,
truth?
whatever I wanted puts me much closer in line with Damien and Robert.
Ain't that the truth?
Because I'm just a... What even would you describe Robert as? A gruff vampire. Is that the combination between the two? Yes, I am super gruff, obviously.
Click to continue.
Margarita Zone, 1 of 3. Oh, we didn't, get the achievement last time, I guess. Interesting.
No, we did not. Let's save.
Yes, yes.
And let's Guess we're done. Did you save?
Yeah, I hit save.
Jeez.
It doesn't have a thing, it just makes a new file.
Right.
The save is that way.
It's weird.
Because it also autosaves.
It does. Okay. Guess that's it for tonight.
Quit. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Anybody who's still here might see this later.
Well, I just clicked the ending slide thing, which says thanks for watching. Okay, bye.